Grizzlies. Let's get revenge on them this time. Maybe without Coulibaly.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Alan LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Desmond Bain out there with Anthony Black. And it's Gafford into the center. And for the Raptors,
What
they got
Brady
Scotty
Wood.
Barnes. MP out there with Ingram. Then it's
Sky Brady Wood.
And it's Adebayo in at the 5 over the paint. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, there's just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin. And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Wide open.
Sky Brady Wood.
Ingram's got 5.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Gafford. His last outing, 16 points for him. Jackson kicks to Bain. 5 to shoot. Wells sets the pick for Bain. There's Jackson with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. 5 points in the game.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Ingram outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bain finds Black. Now Wells. Memphis moving it around. A fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
And to go on a winning
Right.
streak this long, it
Paulo
takes
on
more than just
Desmond Bain.
This team has tremendous chemistry,
Right.
and these pieces complement
It's
each
Paulo.
other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and
Sky Paulo.
your ego in the way of succeeding as a group.
And Ben Carroll hustling through all that content.
And now Alan LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want: hit 3s and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to play for because he's really good at both ends. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Black. Outside, Bain. Shoots it up. And Carroll grabs the ball.
I'll be honest, it was surprising this time.
And that one good. MP.
Not an easy spot for MP to convert from. He found a way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Black finds Bain. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Training.
One Brad
And we're
Ingram.
just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's Ingram on the wing.
Go Brad Ingram.
Ingram's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Toronto. Outside, Bain. Back to Black. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. And the foul call on MP. That's his first foul. Now Jackson. 5 points in the game. Reynolds wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And MP with the basket on the assist play out of line. MP's got his second basket of the night. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Bain against Ingram. And a wide open look for Bain. It's all in by Bam Adebayo.
Go Brad Ingram.
Shoots over Black.
Oh.
Wells drops the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on because Wells has shown at a very young age how good of a defender he can be.
Now, MP.
Go Scotty.
After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain.
One Paulo.
Now, here's MP. He had 19 points in the win against the Timberwolves.
Go Paulo.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates.
They call a timeout. We got 1-9.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. Portis is checked in. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
There's Black. Nothing on the board. Pocket 6. Bain for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Girls got his fourth rebound with that last one here
Go
tonight.
Brad Ingram. Easy layup.
Good work on the boards, particularly here to start the game. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Black in the post. Covered by MP. Counted.
And he just big boy right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Ingram outside. Fires the 3.
Go Brad Ingram.
Pick it assists here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Black.
Oh, I need a bro.
Foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. At the top of the key, Wells. Outside Jackson. Wells sets the pick for Jackson. 3 off the mark. Toronto leading by 14.
Okay.
Keeps
Let's
it off the
go.
glass.
Assists like that have typified their efforts today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to man. Here's Portis. High post, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And to Black. Outside Portis. Cranes the three-pointer.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Bro, let's give it to Pollard.
Outside Barrett.
Wow, I don't get a double.
Working on Portis.
Sorry, Pollard.
And Girls got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. And the defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Good on the triple.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, Adebayo.
Pollard.
Pass to Van Carroll. That one goes
Sorry,
in.
Pollard.
Making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Black. 8 points his last outing. Jackson down low. He is guarded by Adebayo. Barrett the pass to Dan Carroll. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the foul
Oh,
called on
cool
him.
fail.
His 3rd foul of the game.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Oubre is checked in for Van Carroll. Randall with the ball. On the wing, man. Covered by Wesley. The 11-footer. Back to man. Clock is at 3. Over Wesley. Man gets the bucket. Man's got his 2nd basket of the night. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Barrett kicks to MP. Pass to Wesley. Toronto working the ball around now. Adebayo
Yep.
deciding where to go with it. Steps back. Here's MP. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves had a nice performance. He finished with 19 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. And when he plays like that, it's easy to see why this team could be so hard to beat lately. They'll try and stay hot in this
What
one.
on, Joey?
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
He was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now Portis. After R.J. Barrett's 3-pointer that didn't go. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Here's MP.
Our bad. Easy dunk. There we go.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Pass to Portis. job in the low post. Portis has got 7. And so is Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring
Already
the
got a
quarter to a
14-point
close.
lead in the first quarter. We're up by 18 with 6:23 left in the first half.
Raptors leading by 18. Van Carroll up there with Ingram.
All right.
And it's MP.
One Brady,
And
one.
it's Walter. And it's Houston in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Ingram.
Hey, Brady, one.
Separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Oh.
And again, Toronto no up. Pass to Black. And here's Jackson. Back to Black. Launches a 3. Hanson from downtown. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
If you give him that kind of
One
separation,
Brady,
he's
one.
going to take full advantage.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Kamara.
All right,
And
Brady.
through the bucket on the assist by MP.
His shooting has been outstanding. It's definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Payne looking around.
Good day. There we go.
And Carroll's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The edge on the glass.
Go Paulo. Easy layup and the foul. Let's go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Toronto making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jamani Kamara. And it's Trey Mann in for Payne.
What you like about Roncero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi guys.
Sydney more day to day. That's not bad
Let me
though.
know the status. And apparently nothing too serious. The whack on that hand resulted in some bruising and some soreness. It's not enough to keep this game out of action though. He's making a go of it, guys.
Come on, Ben. You shoot
Appreciate the
three.
update.
And you better believe he's eager to return to act.
Oh.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jackson, a screen on MP. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Wells. Here's Jackson.
Good day, Dan.
Great D that time from Adebayo. Known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, the GA much improved as a scorer as well.
His range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Jackson misses, and the Raptors with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Houston. Now Van Carroll. MP deciding where to go with it. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Back the pass to Jackson. Jackson missing again.
Go Paulo. Easy dunk. There we go.
And Lewis now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths into the nose and out through the mouth and let the game come to you.
Here's Black. The Raptors getting the bucket. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA.
Come on, Chicago Water.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Walter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. That one.
I Chicago Water.
Walter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the inside. It's hooked by Adebayo. To the paint.
Go Caleb Houston.
Houston.
Bam. There we go.
It's
Clean play.
He's missed only one shot.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you gotta be ready for the fight inside.
Like the pass to Gafford. Here's Mann. It's stolen. Pass for
using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Bell's shot is good.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Come on, Paulo.
Ben Carroll, left side. Pass to Walter from downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Black. 9 points in the game so far. Black's got the 3-ball. Black's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Memphis. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. To the left wing. Banchero passes to Adebayo. MP outside. Black grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
Oh, that was the first half. We lead by 22.
And so it's a Toronto record. Cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, are you as excited as we are? Not possible. Lots to catch up on in the first half. But first, let's examine the power rankings as the season winds down.
Taking a look at the Raptors, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Grizzlies.
Where's the perimeter today? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, 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 let's take a step back.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the
Yep.
first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Oh, foul, ref. Oh, that was clearly a foul.
So the Grizzlies five
You
right
clearly
now.
fouled me,
The front
bro.
court is Wells and
You
Jackson.
gave me no
And
landing
Black is
space
out there with
whatsoever.
Desmond Bain. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Pass to Bain. It's Black in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason he's right there in control.
Ingram against Bain. Rejected by Ingram.
Go Paulo.
Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Alright. Come on, Paulo, in the post, bro.
And here is MP. Banchero kicks to
Deep
MP.
three.
Oh.
Oh.
Miss by MP.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And with the trend
Yep.
brings toward a faster pace. Do you miss watching those pointed out half-court battles that have drawn millions during the Jordan era?
This plays more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And here's Jackson following the three-pointer by MP. Jackson against Barnes. Jackson passes to Bain. From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Dominant starts in the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it.
No, you got it, bro.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Man checked in for Banchero. number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now, here's MP. 17 points in the game. Now, here's Well. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Black. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Now, MP. He's just been too hard to
Alright, ready, bro.
His scoring average is just under 24 points a game.
A natural born scorer. Abram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Black. Jackson with the screen. Black kicks for Well. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Barnes passes to Adebayo. MP outside. Barnes finds MP. Outside, Barrett.
RJ. There we go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barry wants to get better firing off the catch.
To the middle. Here's Gafford.
Oh, good day, Bam.
Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And here is MP. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bain.
RJ. Let's go.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Black. He's got 16. Jackson. And out of bounds as the
Defense right there, they throw it away.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. So that's easier said than done.
Outside, Barrett. Back to MP. Adebayo with
Oh.
the screen on Bain.
Better even quick, I better put it up. I thought Bam was just gonna let me shoot a step back 3 right there, but apparently he wanted to pick a roll.
Like the best
So that's what really changed. That's really what changed my mind. And ended up forcing me to take a bad shot.
The respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of creating even more here in the second.
MP inside. Guarded by Bain. MP, no good. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. Black finds Jackson. Great
Big
defense.
day, there we go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Barrett, the
Right
pass
there.
to Adebayo.
Let's go.
Adebayo's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Well. 6 points for him. Back to Black. They need this one. It's all in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Last evening. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside, Bain. Down low, Wells kicks to Jackson. It's over Oubre, and the basket by Jackson. He's got 7.
You won't see Jackson taking a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind.
More RJ.
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all
More RJ.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be gone.
Now, here's Will. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's MP. Herrick for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Black dishes to Well. Up top, Bain. Covered by MP. Here's Black. 3 pointers off the mark. The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Black with it. He's got 16. Bain, no good.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying
Goddamn, easy dog failure.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Black, covered by Wesley. Gafford passes to Bain. It's Black in the corner. Jackson is screen on Wesley. Black kicks to Wells. Sinks the triple. Wells has got 12 points in the game.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And here is Wesley. Hasn't made one yet. Adebayo with the elbow.
Pulls up.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Bain kicks to Gafford. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Black. Takes a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game.
More
His team
RJ.
is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here's Memphis.
Oh, RJ.
So far.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Timeout call. The
They
Grizzlies.
call a timeout.
Well, it's been an
We got for
expressive
30.
heat to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot read.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Takes the 3. Strother, no good.
Well, they did better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now Black, following the 3-point attempt by MP. no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so here's Memphis. Following the three-point attempt by MP. A three. Offensive rebound. Here's Strother. Covered by MP. Kept alive. Memphis moving it around. Portis finds Black. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Come on,
Hey.
he misses.
Put it up, how we need, bro. Alright. Well, we lead by 30 to end this
Massive lead
third
of
quarter.
3 points here at the end of the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm
Right, 124 left. We're up by 32.
Scoring with almost an entire new group.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now.
Come on, Dan.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Come on, Dan.
We've come to almost expect his greatness from this one. Such an overall
Go, Dan.
performance it was for MVP.
Okay, I'm gonna explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Oubre out there with Adebayo. Then it's MP. Then it's Walter. And it's Houston and the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Stripped it away. MP
Go,
on top.
Dan.
Pass to Houston. Adebayo, high post.
Go, Dan.
It's over Gafford.
Let's go. That'll look right there. We're going to win by 30 seconds.
Competing, it is, giving your best when it matters most.
I attempt a shot, probably not. We win by 37, we get 19, 3 to 17 to end this one. We get revenge on them.